What's up, everybody? This is shelf number 2 for my NES collection, and the first one on here is Golf. It's a pretty good one, not too bad. It is absolutely extremely hard, but it gets kind of addicting after a while. I kind of liked it. Not too bad. Next up, Ghostbusters. This game really sucks. It doesn't even really have any kind of a... if I had bought this a long time ago for $50 or $60 when it came out, thinking that I was going to get a Ghostbusters game and got what this game is, then I would have been ticked off pretty bad. Next up, Ghostbusters. It's a little bit better than the first one, but still. Next up, Ghosts and Goblins, Capcom. It would be an amazing game every time I play this game. I think how awesome it could be, but the difficulty is just extremely... It's just too hard. Too hard of a game to be a good game in my opinion. That's just me. But if they would have not made it so hard, this could have been very good. Genghis Khan. I never really could get into this game. It's... if you've ever played a game, the games that are like this, set up like that, with the menus and all that, I never could get into it. Next up, Gauntlet 2. If you like Gauntlet 1, you'll like Gauntlet 2. Speaking of which, there's a Tengen of Gauntlet. Like I said, you gotta love Gauntlet. Next up, Friday the 13th, LJN, probably one of the better LJNs. That's not saying very much though. It's a good game. I have good memories of that game. Freedom Force, Ultimate Zapper gun game. Yeah, it was alright for a gun game. I never really could get into those gun games. Secret Scroll Flying Dragon. I don't like the way that the levels are built on these. Flying through the trees and you can fly through the whole level. I really don't like that. And I didn't really like this game because of that reason. Flintstones. The Rescue of Dino and Hoppy. It's alright game. What started it all, in some people's opinion, not mine. This game is decent, but definitely not the best RPG on the NES, but still a good game. Lee Trevino's Fighting Golf, not very good. I'd rather play the first game that I had out. Sunsoft Fester's Quest. This game, pretty hard. You kind of don't know what to do sometimes. I really didn't care for it too much, honestly. A very good underrated RPG, Foxanadu. Daggers and wing boots, mantras and monsters await you. It's really actually a pretty good game. Pick it up, RPG lovers. Family Feud, not bad. Exodus, one of those Wisdom Tree games. It's about like all the other Wisdom Tree games. The best. One of my favorite games on the NES, Excite Bike. I love the level creator. Got really fond memories of this game. As probably a lot of you guys do. Gotta love Excite Bike. Next up, Elevator Action. It's a good game. I think it's his arcade port. It's kind of fun and gets addicting. It's a little bit confusing at first, but it's good though. Kind of draws you in after a while. Dungeon Magic Sword of the Elements. I didn't care for it too much. I haven't really played it that much though. So to be honest with you, I need to play a little bit more. DuckTales. Gotta love DuckTales. It would be one of my top 10 best favorite NES games. And which is probably why they just did the remake of it on. Next up, Dragon Warrior. It's a pretty good RPG. Not too bad. I haven't beat it, but I've played it quite a bit. It's fun. Dragon Spirit. This is a pretty good game. It's not too bad. It's a shooter where you're flying as the dragon there. And Bandai, what's that say? The New Legend Dragon Spirit. I wonder if that's off an anime. If anybody knows, let me know. Double Dribble. I have fond memories of this more than anything. Probably the best basketball game on the NES, I would say. Which isn't saying too much. I don't know, Arch Rivals is pretty good. You gotta love the slapstick fun. The first Double Dragon, pretty good. Arcade port, they ported it over pretty well. Next up, Donkey Kong Classics. This has Donkey Kong Jr. It is good. It's Donkey Kong for the NES. Speaking of which, the more harder to find Donkey Kong Arcade Classic Series. Need to clean this up a little bit, but gotta love Donkey Kong. Next up, Disney Adventures. I actually just beat this just the other day. It's good. Some of the elements on this game, some of the worlds are very good, and then some of them are really crap. But some of the the pirate one, it could have been awesome. This game could have been a lot better than what it was. And then the end screen, it's kind of sucks. But anyway, it's good. It's playable. Unlike Dirty Harry, I didn't really care for this one at all. He moves way too slow. His steps are insanely. The whole game is just like in slow motion. To me, I can't really play it. Next up, Digger T-Rock, one of those Milton Bradley games. It's all right. It isn't too bad. I kind of like it. Pick it up if you don't know. And this game gets a lot of heat. A lot of people hate this game. I actually didn't find it that awful bad. I did a playthrough of it. I kind of liked it myself. It was fun. I don't think that I beat that game though. It's been a while. I think I played it whenever I bought it a couple years ago. Played it for a little while and was actually surprised since I've heard so much bad stuff about it. Destination Earthstar, I didn't care for it too much. Desert Commander, it's better. Kimco. Yeah, it was alright. There's better titles on the NES. And Demon Sword, Release the Power. I didn't really care for this one either. So there you guys have it. That's shelf number 2. I still have 4, 5, 6, 7 shelves to go, plus my boxed games that I'll probably show as well. So thank you guys for watching.